Hello, happy Mother's Day. I am here in my backyard with my son Mason, who has agreed to do this practice with me. I'm so lucky. He reluctantly came downstairs. Are you happy to be here, buddy? All right. So my lovely friend Lynn told me that the theme this month is May the Force be with you and igniting that power within. And she asked me to share a story about a 30-day challenge that I did. I'm running it right now, a 30-day challenge at my yoga studio, and called the Yoga Vine, where we are practicing every day for 30 days, or trying to get in 30 classes in 30 days. So it's really all about consistency. And I shared a story about the first time that I did a 30-day challenge, and that was 14 years ago when I was practicing yoga, and my daughter was 1. And I shared a story about how I needed a shift and how I did this 30-day challenge. And I practice every day. I had to drive, a half an hour to get to the studio, which was difficult at the time. I had a 1-year-old daughter, but I made it work. And I really fell in love with the practice after coming to the mat every day for 30 days. At that point in my life, it did shift me, and it did transform my body, and it did transform my mindset. And long story short, I ended up really going for it and switching careers, 10 years later, and opening up a yoga studio. And so everything kind of came full circle, and it lit something within me, and there was a force within me. So maybe this story gives you some ideas on how you can work with your passion, and how you can find some consistency in things that you love and things that you do, and then turn it into something that, is something you have in your life for a long time. So anyways, here we go. May the Force be with you, which is also a Star Wars thing, right, Mason? Yeah. All right. Let's get started for this practice. If you have someone that wants to join you, that would be lovely. We're actually sharing a mat. We're going to start sitting down beside each other. If you want to just move down just a little bit, we'll give each other just a little bit of room. We'll sit cross-legged. And we'll just close our eyes. We'll try to sit nice and tall and nice and straight without slouching, lifting the heart. Sitting proud, confidently, with ease and peacefulness. Gently cupping your hands around your knees. Find some core activation. Pull your low belly in and flex your abs gently. Take an inhale in through the nose together, and then we'll sigh it out through the mouth. Breathe out through the mouth. Let's try that together, okay, Mace? We'll breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's try it. Inhale and exhale. Try to make that sound, that see how that feels, okay? Take an inhale through the nose. Sit tall, lift the heart, expand. Good. And then exhale from the mouth. Yeah. So you kind of hear your breath. Okay, one more time. Take an inhale. From the mouth, exhale, give it back. Good, let's take our right hand and reach it towards our left knee. And then take your left hand behind you, right behind you. Sit a little bit taller and twist around. Look over the left shoulder. Nice, sit a little bit taller, good. Breathe. And then come back to center. Let's try the same thing the other way. We'll take left hand over right leg. Make sure you're not slouching. Lifting tall, twisting back. Good, and then we'll bring it back to center. From here, let's come into tabletop. So we'll have our knees on the mat, so it's a little bit protected. So you're gonna come onto all four, and your hands will come in front of you, and your knees underneath your hips, and then just move side to side. Let's go left to right. Left to right. Line up your hands so that they're straight forward. Good. And we'll go side to side. Coming back to center here in your tabletop posture. Let's tuck our toes under and lift back to downward facing dog. Good. Just take a couple breaths, bend your legs. And then drop your knees back down into tabletop. Let's inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, look forward, stick your butt up. And then exhale, pull your belly in, round out into an angry cat back. Inhale, look forwards, Mace, let's look forwards. Drop the belly and then exhale, good, come back up, round out the shoulders. Come to neutral, tuck your toes, let's go back to downward facing dog. All the way back. Good. Nod your head yes. Shake your no. And then release your knees down. Sway your hips side to side. This is really just intended to be a stress releasing practice, taking presence, coming into the present moment. Can you feel that, Moose? All right, let's come into bird dogs. We're gonna take our right leg and extend it back on the right side. And now see if you can reach your left arm forwards. Hold here and breathe for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop your left hand down, right knee down. Let's try the other side. Take your left leg back. Engage your core. Flex your abs. Let's reach the right arm forwards. Opposite hand to foot. Hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Take your right hand down, left knee down. Move side to side. Good, let's come back into seated and extend your legs forward. Shake out your legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Lift a little taller, and then exhale, fold forward. Can you reach for your toes? Drop your head down. And roll it up. Good, let's move up a little bit with our hips and roll onto our backs all the way down. Roll down slowly. All the way down. Good. Now take your legs and reach them up towards the sky and roll them out. Roll out your ankles. Look at how I'm rolling out my ankles. Yeah. Bend your legs. Hug your knees in. Hug your knees in here. And then extend your legs up towards the sky. Roll out your ankles. And then take your feet back down to the mat. Reach your arms up overhead. Lift your hips up into a bridge pose. Lift up, push your hips as high as your knees. Reach a little further. Then exhale, lower down, reach your arms down. Extend your legs down. Let's take Shavasana. Relax. Bring into your body. Just breathe and hear the sounds around you. Let peace come across you. Be present. Dream big. Plant seeds. Watch them grow. Start to wiggle our fingers and our toes. Let's reach our arms up overhead. Take a full stretch all the way up. your arms down, huh? Rock and roll forwards and backwards. Here we go. 1 and 2. And we'll come up on the third one. Rock up to 3. Oh, let's shift back. Take our hands to our heart center. Wishing you happiness and peace. And may you stay inspired and present. Thank you for joining me today, Mason. I love you very much. Namaste.
Namaste.
Nice job. 10. 2 times. Yeah. 30. Okay. 30. 40. You want to stop at 40? I like 40. All right, guys. Thank you. Oh. Should we turn off the video now? Do you want to push it off?
No, I just.
Oh, I'm gonna take it up. Go, Lord.